way you working on, about to bag it up. I like the way you working, and I got this soda. Remy boys that know it. Fast money don't slow, no one can control. No, yeah. And I got this soda. Remy boys that know us. Yeah, fast money don't slow, no, they can't control.
What is going on, guys? Marijn here from Student Aesthetics, and in today's video I'm gonna do a full day of bulking as a hard gainer because I've been getting a lot of questions of people that are trying to gain muscle but they have a really hard time gaining weight and knowing what to eat. So today I'm gonna take you through all of that. I'm gonna show you guys an instructional video of how to do that, and I'm gonna show you every single meal that I eat. I'm currently traveling. I'm here in Los Angeles, Venice Beach. So this is where we're gonna do this full day of eating. So let's head to the kitchen, get the first meal going, and get this vlog started. So here we go for first meal. I'm gonna do some cornflakes with some fat-free milk. I'm gonna put that together in a bowl, and I'm gonna have another bowl of a plain low-fat Greek yogurt. I believe there is no fat in it, 0% fat. So there may be some sugar in it. Let's check that out. 0 grams of fat, 9 grams of carbs, so that's sugar, and then 22 grams of protein. So this is gonna provide my proteins. This is gonna provide the carb. This is gonna be a little bit of sugar as well, so some carbs as well. And then we have a little bit more sugar here from the fruit. That's the first meal. So for those that are wondering, do I track my food intake? Yes, I usually do. I measure everything out, but I did not bring my kitchen scale on this trip because we've mainly been eating out. Also went to Vegas, so I was like, there was really no point in bringing a scale. So I'm just gonna do it by eye, but I can eyeball pretty well because I've been tracking my macronutrient intake and caloric intake for 3 years straight pretty much. So right now I can honestly eyeball it. You become kind of a macro magician over time. So I'm gonna do about 80 grams of this cereal right here. I have the same bowl size, believe it or not, back at home, so I know exactly how much to put in here. That's funny. I'm doing about 300 grams of this no-fat yogurt. About 100 grams of strawberries. Want to top it off with some cinnamon. Now they seem to actually have cinnamon at this Airbnb, but you have to somehow like scrape it off yourself, so I'm gonna try to make that happen. I don't usually do it this way, but this, you know, it's probably more natural, natty lifestyle. Smells good though. I'm a real cinnamon guy, so let's see if this kind of works. I'm not even sure if this is the way you should do this. Very slowly it works. Wow, that takes long though. Well, we got a little bit in there. I have a slight feeling that I'm actually fucking up this knife, but we got it. So this combined is the first meal of the day. I decided to go for more cereal, by the way. So this is about 100 grams because I realized it's a full day of eating as a hard gainer, so we gotta get the calories in. So next up is gonna be a little snack here. Whole wheat bread, probably the best and the easiest food for bulking. Even when you're at home or traveling or on the go, at school, at work, it doesn't matter where you are, you can always take bread with you. This is why I think that will be great food for today's episode. So what we're gonna do is have a couple slices with peanut butter, because peanut butter is another, I wanted to say bread and butter. See what I did there? It's a bread and butter ingredient for bulking. This is the bread and butter for bulking, really. This is like, it literally is bread and nut butter. Like, fuck it. That's probably where the whole expression comes from, isn't it?
You guys see what he did there?
See what I did there? Seriously though. So peanut butter, very high in calories, also high in fats. Because we're doing a full day of eating as a hard gainer, we're gonna get plenty of fats in, all right? I always advocate a hard carb diet. I always advocate a
Wat wil je zeggen?
high carb diet. Advocate.
Advocate?
Advocate.
Oké.
I always
Ik weet niet wat dat betekent.
I always preach. I always preach people using a high carb diet because I think that is the most effective way of building muscle mass and also maintaining muscle mass during the cutting phase if you are natural, so if you're not using steroids. The thing is, when you are a hard gainer, you want to get in a lot of calories, and carbs are pretty hard to get in, and it gets pretty boring into your diet, so you may want to up the fats a little bit in order to get those calories in. I personally have no issue with that, but today I'm doing a version as a hard gainer, so this is totally for the video. This is not my diet, what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get in a little bit more calories. I'm trying to shoot for about 4,000 calories, because that's what I kind of see as a hard gainer diet, 4,000 plus calories. I'm going to sacrifice my gains for you guys, get fat today. No, I'm just kidding. I can easily handle it, also because I just got out of a cutting phase, so probably going to do 4 slices of bread and then some peanut butter on there. Again, with this meal, I don't have to weigh it out. The thing is, I know that 1 slice of bread, I can actually look it up here. So that's easy. But I also know what 1 serving of peanut butter is like. And the amount that I use is about 15 grams. So that in total I'm gonna do 30 grams of peanut butter and I'm gonna put 2 slices on each other. So let's see what the bread is. 1 slice is 120 calories. So in total this will give me, you know, about 500 calories from just the bread. And then we're also gonna add the peanut butter. So that's gonna be plenty. That's it, put those on top of each other. It's not the most fancy or great looking meal, but it is on a budget, it is easy, and it gets the job done, it gets the calories in. And then next to this, also gonna have 1 apple. So that is basically a snack, but it's actually a full meal because it's plenty of calories. Nice. Bread is a lot better in the Netherlands though. This is not fresh bread, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so I'm here with the grandfather of gains, Arnold. Just chilling here a little bit in Venice Beach, which is the place we're staying. We're actually going to check out the Venice canals, which are, I believe, a little bit further. And I remember those from the GTA San Andreas. It's my favorite all-time game, so that's going to be epic, so let's check it out. Alright guys, we made it, chilling here. We got the real GTA San Andreas vibes over here. I used to be there, you know, escaping the police and all that shit. We are not the only ones here. I was just chilling here on my own. Right now there's a lot of tourists coming up. We're definitely not the only ones. No, we're not. We were 1 second ago. Emily told us to go here. I thought it was like a secret local thing, but apparently not. Everybody knows. The secret is out there. Gonna see some last things of LA, some cool spots, take some cool photos, which is what we're doing right now. Gonna get an epic meal soon as well. So we're back at the same place we were on a cheat day a couple days ago. In-N-Out Burger, definitely the best burger place here in the USA. As far as fast food goes, all right. You could probably get real burgers, like better ones. Damn, there is a line. It is what it is, it's worth it. All right, so what I decided to go for is a double-double. So double patties, double cheese, and then a regular French fries. I wanted to go for the animal style fries, just like Wyra and Robin did. You can see it here. Because that is freaking, it's literally amazing and epic. But I looked it up on my MyFitnessPal because I track my calories and macros, which is why I'm able to eat foods like this, and which is why I highly recommend doing so. And that's how you can fit in dirty foods as well. I'm not saying you should eat hamburgers and eat fast food every single day, but you can fit them in on some days when you want to. You can also, you know, make some higher fat foods yourself back at home, and so fit in dirty foods while not getting necessarily fat because you track everything into the app. So the thing is, the animal style fries had over 20 grams more fat than the regular fries, and I'm already very high in fat because this burger only already contains 41 grams of fat. So together with the fries, it is 49 grams of fat for this complete meal. And I'm using ketchup on the side because that'll only add carbs, right? Instead of all those, you know, cheese and sauces and stuff. So gonna enjoy this meal right now. Get back to you later. Alright, so going for a little dessert here. Got a coffee, something different than usual. This is something I found out this week. It's gonna sound hippie as hell. I don't even want to say it. Like I feel like guilty every time I order it. But it's a skinny latte with sugar-free vanilla syrup. Okay. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me, because the macros, they are literally like unbelievable. This is like a solid snack, all right? So the macros are as follows: 19 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, because you go for the skinny latte, and then 12 grams of protein. This is like a freaking solid snack right there. You know, like proteins and everything. It tastes so good as well. So this is what I'm rolling with. Get some more calories in. This is good. So usually I drink black coffee because I always do intermittent fasting. But then after I've broken my fast, like this week, I decided to try this out. And I really like it. Only a little over 100 calories. But keep in mind, if you do intermittent fasting, you always want to drink black coffee, or you can use some sweetener, for example. Not too much either, but you cannot drink this because this contains too many calories. It'll actually break your fast. All right, but today we already obviously ate, so it doesn't matter anymore. So we arrived at, which is I think the 4th meal today. So we got a bunch of vegetables in there, bell peppers and onions. So I throw in some tuna and water there at last, and I'm gonna add them to these 2 tortilla wraps. This is a great food when bulking because it's so easy, it doesn't really fill you up. It contains a lot of carbs. Because I realized that today I haven't really hit too many vegetables yet. Obviously you still want to get your vegetable intake in. I recommend at least 2 servings of veggies a day, 2 servings of fruit. We already got the fruit in. And obviously you don't have to, you know, you don't have to, but it makes you more healthy. You obviously don't just want to look good from the outside, but also from the inside, which is why my recommendation is 80% whole clean foods and then 20% more unhealthy and processed foods. And from that 20%, obviously today the In-N-Out was included. But when you're a hard gainer, honestly, you can go a little bit less than 80%, all right? Because it's hard to get in your calories depending on, you know, what your hunger levels are. But if you really are a guy, you know, with a small appetite and you still want to make gains, then you may have to sacrifice a little bit of that, you know, standard, that health. You will still be healthy, honestly, even if you eat like 70% clean and 30% like a little bit more processed foods, as long as you don't make it too crazy, like don't eat fast food all day, which is not really possible if you set certain macronutrient targets per day in which you cannot really exceed your fat intake. Like you cannot eat In-N-Out burgers every single meal of the day and not oversee like 150 grams of fat, right? So that is why we have macronutrient targets and not just caloric targets, because it's important not to have like too many fats. It's important to have a certain amount of proteins per day. But I'll get deeper into this once I get back home from this trip and when I start my own lean bulking phase, all right? So I haven't really started yet. We'll do when I get back home, and then I'll explain everything to you guys, how to calculate it and set it up for your personal body, all right? So that said, we got 4th meal here. Also added some sauce as well. Since we've already had plenty of fats today, I want to try to keep that as low as possible. Going for some hot sauce. This is super low in calories. So this is a real good meal when traveling because it's just super easy. And again, you can take this with you as well to school or to work or whatever. Just roll them up, put them into some foil, take them with you. Meal number 4. There we go. One of the only foods that I cut out when I'm cutting, because I don't think they fill you up at all. I can eat wraps literally forever. You could even put in ground beef. That would even be a better choice if you're a true hard gainer. All right, and don't go for the lean variation, go for the full fat one. It'll be so easy to get calories in. I probably look like I haven't eaten for days, even though I'm really not hungry. Because 4,000 calories for me now, well, it's kind of easy because I have a big appetite, but anyway. How does this look? There was this Uber driver the other day who was making sounds like all the time.
I should have filmed this slow-mo, man.
Robin just came up with the idea to have cinnamon toast crunch. He told me it was the best thing ever. I never had it, it's the first time. Just took one bite, and this may just be the most amazing thing I've ever had. I keep saying that every single day I try out something different here in the US. You guys have an awesome life. Well, awesome food choices. Okay, so here we go. Right now I'm doing it with milk. So I have tried it without the milk, and this is already the #1 cereal, best one I've ever had. Let's see how it is with milk. Holy fucking shit. This is the best thing ever. If you live in the USA, you have to try this out. Okay, so you know with any cereal, basically, cereal is just very good bulking food. Again, it doesn't fill you up that well, which is why I wanted to include it in the Hardgainer. Day of eating. This morning I had kind of like the basic one. In every country you have this one. Not necessarily this brand, just the regular cornflakes. But tonight I decided to spice it up a little bit, have some variation. This is insane. So after this, gonna have some dessert, and I'll show you guys that really soon. And that is also a life changer. Here in the US, I keep getting inspired by all the foods. So I got introduced to this about a week ago, and I had it pretty much every single day. So we're not gonna skip out today. Keep it going. The whole tub, which is only 240 calories. This is my favorite flavor. Tried out a couple different ones. And next to this one, I also really like this Celtic caramel. This one has a little bit more calories as you can see. It's a lot of volume, and it's freaking ice cream. It's unbelievable. And I'm also gonna have some whipping cream a little bit on top of it. It's pretty low calorie too. So this is the last meal. Nice bowl of ice cream and not even that many calories. The reason I'm having it every day here is because we do not have Halo Top in the Netherlands. So once I found out, I just had to eat it every day. And it's freaking amazing. So I'm gonna wrap up this full day of eating here. All this together put me at a total of about 4,000 calories. I'll put the macros on the screen. I have been tracking my food intake today through MyFitnessPal. Obviously I had to eyeball some of the stuff, so it's not fully accurate, but for the most part, I'm sure it is, because I've been doing this for a long time. And most of the foods that I entered were actually trackable as well. With that said, guys, you gotta realize that 4,000 calories is not for every single person. Everybody needs a different amount of calories. But this video is really for the hard gainers out there, because I've been getting a lot of questions about that, mainly because I'm, you know, constantly cutting down in this series, and I didn't really make any videos for the people that have a hard time gaining weight. I want you guys to know that I do read the comments, I do listen to you guys, and I try to make videos that help you with reaching your goals. So let me know in the comments down below if you appreciate it and if this video helped you out. Even if you're not bulking or you don't need decent amount of calories per day, this video may have given you some cool food ideas to put to practice for yourself back at home. As I already previously mentioned, every person is different. Every person needs different macronutrients for their personal goals. If you need any help with setting that up, I can help you out. I do online coaching. Link will be in the description box down below. And I want to help you guys out with that, obviously, which is what my whole channel is for. But all the videos that I make are obviously generalized because I'm making videos for thousands of people. So for individual help, hit the link down below. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace out.
I like the way you work it.